Hello! Welcome back to our channel. RJ here with kind of an unboxing, first impressions. I don't know what the title is going to be at the end of the day because honestly I just have a bunch of stuff that I want to talk about and play with, and I am just so ready. I'm going to try not to talk too fast because I know that it's going to be difficult to edit. I might cut some things out based off of what my reaction is, so if I'm talking about a few products a lot in other videos, it might just be because I don't know what I have or haven't cut out and I just want to stress if something's good. I'm a firm believer in making sure that I am explaining things and talking about things that deserve the credit that they should get. So with that, I'm going to start, and if you hear me talking or giggling or laughing or any of that, my friend Beth is over to the side. She is working on homework and she's just kind of hanging out with me, and she also really likes makeup, so she's curious about my thoughts on things. So I don't even know where to start, but I'll show you the box because the box is over here. It looks really big, but there's not a lot in it, I'll be honest. There's like 17 things in it, I think. Oof. Here's the box. Look, oh, look at all that. Yeah, just looks like a lot. Okay, so we're gonna start with the easy part, which is the brushes. So I kind of talked about this brand in a video, I think, I don't remember, but I bought this blush brush and it was amazing. Oh my god, it was phenomenal. I used this brush in my fall tutorial, and then I have a highlighter brush. I just dropped it. I'm not going to pick it up. It's a highlighter brush, and it was really nice, and I liked it. And the brushes are soft, they're vegan, they're cruelty-free, which, if you didn't know, I'm a cruelty-free YouTuber, and I try my dang hardest to find things that are cruelty-free and showcase them and force them on my friends occasionally. We have a blush brush, so I don't remember how much this was. I probably should have, came prepped with prices, but I didn't. I don't think this was too pricey. I think it's like $30. Let me look. Purchased all of these brushes from the Royal and Langnickel professional makeup brush website, and they are $49 if you are not a red premium person or something, but I think I got them for $30 because I was accepted. This is a giant box. I don't know what them to be used for outside of telling me what the brushes are, and then I'll probably throw it away. But can we talk about how pretty this is? Like, this copper one, it looks really orange, I feel like, on screen and in pictures, but it's copper in person, and it is so pretty. I hate gold, and I love silver, but this copper is really stealing my heart right now. I don't know what I'm going to do with this bag, but I'll find a purpose for it eventually. It's probably going to give it to a friend, I'll be honest. I love this blush brush. Look how fluffy, like, you can just see how nice it is. It's flexible, it's soft. I'm not over-exaggerating, I swear. Touch it. Oh, yeah. It's soft. It's so soft. It's so nice. And so then this is a highlighter brush, and this is the kind of highlighter brush I prefer. I like the fluffy ones, so you can really blend it into your skin. Soft as heck. Soft. Love it. This is a foundation brush, which I will talk about more when I get into the foundation I bought. I've never had one of these paddle brushes before. My face is clean, I swear. And it's, oh, this is luxurious. Oh my god. I'm going to feel like Jeffree Star on a budget pretty soon. This is a contour. This is like, hello? So this is a contour brush, and it just says create a flawless blend. Contour under your cheekbones, along your jawline, and at the hairline. I'm kind of curious, like, I have a grody concealer palette that I'm going to see if it actually, applies it flawlessly. And then it comes with a domed shadow brush. This is so lightweight, wow, this is amazing. A small, wait, no, this is the domed shadow brush, because this would have to be the small eye shader brush. A crease brush. Look at that. Oh, it feels amazing. And a brow brush, which I will probably not use for a brow, because, this is so big. How? I don't understand. Anyway. And then a angled eyeliner brush, which I would use this for my brows, but maybe I'm just crazy. Alright. Okay. Moving on. Okay, so since I did spend over $35, which I didn't, like, I knew I spent over $35, obviously, but I did get a free gift, and this is another highlighter brush! That's so exciting! And I like it. It's black, which I honestly really wanted to get, like, the black set, but it didn't come with a paddle brush, and that's really what I'm here for, like a paddle brush. Because of something else I'll talk about soon. So then the other brush I got is this Moda metallic, oh, it just says blend, M26, and it is a flat kabuki brush. And it just looks like this. Yet again, like, if you can't tell, I really like this, like, metal pattern. I like the way it feels in my hand. It's not, like, rough. It's just, I don't know. I can dig it. So then this is, like, the flat kabuki for foundation. And the other thing that's really cool about these brushes is that you can use them for wet or dry products. They are waterproof. The handles are textured metallic, and they're made of sturdy aluminum with secure bristles. Professional quality. I don't know if I just sold these to you or not. That was it from the brush stuff. Now we're gonna get into the goods. The goods! ColourPop! One of my favorite brands! They're cheap, but good cheap. So okay, first of all, the card that they sent, I love the cards. If you are new here, these things are always so funny. They send you these postcards and it says on this one, "You spice up my life." A latte, I'm assuming, because there's like a lot. Oh, I know, it would be like pumpkin spice, right? Because pumpkins and this, I don't know, I just think it's cute. And you kind of can't read it very well, but I just think it's cute. The reason why I'm excited for this brush and this brush is because ColourPop came out with another foundation yet again. I use this one currently, and it is in medium dark 125. Now the thing is that this is a warm one, it's not neutral, and I have learned that I love neutral foundation. So this is the ColourPop No Filter Foundation Stick. It is now in stick form, which I've never had a stick foundation before, and I've always wanted to try them, but the one that I really want is the one by Hourglass, and that's expensive. That's out of my realm, and honestly, like, if I don't like stick foundation, why would I want to spend X amount of money for a stick foundation that I'm never going to use again? You know, like, it just doesn't sound like a good idea. But ColourPop sells this for $10, and we're just gonna... That for $10, I feel like that's a pretty good deal, and, like, if you don't like it, like, you spent $10. It's not, like, a lot of money. They have the Strength Lip Bundle, and this is a collab with the Make-A-Wish Foundation. 20% of the proceeds from this collaboration with a girl who has cancer, I don't remember what her name is at the moment, but 20% of those proceeds go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation to help people who need the money that have cancer. I got the lip bundle because I couldn't pick just one, and the names are New Day, Wish, and JJ. And my name's Jenna, and I really wanted the JJ one, but I also wanted these ones. So I'll be putting those on a little bit later. I think I'll put JJ on now. But look, oh, her name is Delilah. It's right here. So it says, you can't read that. My thing is too low quality. But it says ColourPop and Delilah. It has like butterflies and like little glitter and stuff, and it's just kind of a pink nude by the looks of it. I'm really excited. So let's see, what does it say? JJ is an ultra glossy lip. Oh, this is like the same color as my lips. Oh wow, I like that. I like melt into my lips. That is phenomenal. I'm like cleaning up because I went a little too hard in the gloss, but I like it. Wow, that's pretty. I'm excited to see the other ones too. Okay, so we have a lip gloss on. What else can we put on my face? I'm going to save the foundation for later and talk about. Yeah. I also got the shade, where is it? Okay, which is a shade that Delilah made for the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I'm kind of confused because this doesn't come in like this kind of packaging, so I really do hope that like the money that I spent on this still does go to the Make-A-Wish Foundation. I mean, if it doesn't, okay, but I really hope it does. And the color is just kind of like a sparkly, it's kind of gold. But this is the Super Shock Shadow formula, and something that I liked the idea of, and I'm going to do it, and I kind of hate that I'm going to do it, is I've had trouble with this. Like, I don't know how to use it. It applies better with your fingers, and I'm a brush person. I just bought brushes. I literally, like, I like eyeshadow brushes. So I'm going to challenge myself. For 1 week, I'm only going to use these Super Shock shadows. So I got different colors that will kind of like work with my work outfits. I have like a t-shirt in different colors. So I got this one is okay. It's kind of gold. I have a yellow shirt. This one, Sidekick, I thought it was bright pink. Issues. Okay. This does not look pink. This looks orange. Still, like, it's the same color as my backdrop. This was pink. Very confused. This color looked bright, like bright green on the website. And I'm not really mad at the color. This is special delivery. That last color I was angry about was Sidekick. This one is Sidekick. This one is special delivery. Looks like this. It is not bright green. And I kind of like have to take it out. And then this other one is Wild Thoughts. Oh wait, no, this is the bright pink one. Jesus, Jenna, do you pay attention to what you buy? No. I mean, I do. I had Sam pick some of these out too. Okay, so this is Wild Thoughts, and it's kind of purple. I have to take it out because it like just reflects. It looks purple, right? But it's kind of pink. It could just be the camera. Okay. Literally. Okay. I'm just gonna wiggle my... Ooh, this is pretty. Wow, that's already really nice. So that was one swipe. I'm gonna build it up just a little so that my... It's so soft. Like, I love the formula of it, and I just... Like, I want to love it more than I do. I just... So that's okay. I might even just... Well, no, you can see how blingy it is. It's pretty. Next up is going to be Sidekick, which is that orange color. Ooh, that's really pretty. You see it? The next color I think I will do is Wild Thoughts. Has anyone heard the Rihanna song, Wild Thoughts? That's honestly like the biggest reason why I bought this color, because I kept hearing Rihanna's voice in my head. Ooh, that's stunning. You know what? It does, it's like, it actually shows up pink on my hand. And they all kind of have a little bit of glitter in them, which is kind of what I was going for. I wanted to get like mattes so that I could put it in my crease and then use my fingers. And I just couldn't, I found blacks and grays, and that was kind of it. The last color that we have is, what color is this? Special Delivery. Oh my god, that is gorgeous. Wow, look at that. But you know what? I already have this color. Like, I literally already have this color. So, the color that this reminds me of is in the Deuce palette by Juvia's. Yeah, you see it. It's right here. So I'm just gonna do a swatch comparison of the shades right here. Oh, you know what? Deuce is kind of like a limey green. I wonder, let's see, if maybe this color is very similar to it, because that one's also kind of green. Oh no, it's not green at all. I'm wrong, and that's okay. Okay, so I'm going to rub off the shades from the Juvia's Place palette, and I'll show you the other Super Shock shadows that I have. So now I have a total of 8 Super Shock shadows. So these are the ones I already had, and I impulsively bought because I kept, like, I literally bought colors that I knew I would like. I got a purple, and like a light purple and a dark purple, And then I also got like this bright orange when I was trying out orange, and then this lighter orange. So 2 of these are mattes, 2 of these are shimmers. I'll do the shimmers first because that's just so satisfying. So this is the color that really got me right here. But it doesn't have like a lot, like these ones have a base to them, and this one doesn't really have a base. So that's kind of why I thought I wasn't going to like these, because I was expecting like an actual shimmer pigment. But this is an old shade. These ones are all relatively new, I think. So the next shade that I'm going to use, which that one, so this one was Dare, right here. And it looks like this in the jar. This next one is Ripple, which I got this when the butterfly collection came out. I don't know if anyone remembers how freaking ecstatic I was, because I love butterflies. They are my favorite insect of all time. I have so much glitter on me. This is Ripple. And this one kind of has like a base to it a little bit more. It's very reflective. Yet again, wasn't sure if I was going to like it. I don't even think I gave it a fair chance, to be honest. Like, I don't remember wearing it ever outside of that video. The last 2 shades are Peachy and an orange one. The peach one is called Goodbye Butterfly. And I'll be honest, the other reason why I just bought like these 2 from the butterfly collection is because they have butterflies on the lid. Like, I literally was like, which ones have the butterflies on them? And I bought them because they had butterflies. That's how much I'm crazy about butterflies. This one is a satin, and you can kind of see it on my skin, not really on camera. Not very well, at least. If you like finger painting, then you probably would like the Super Shock shadows. Because I've seen people use it with a brush, and I just never get like the pigment when I use the brush for some reason. This color is Monkey Business. And you have to close the lid, otherwise it loses its cushion. So I'm going to try my best to not mess up swatches. I'm a professional, I swear. So yeah, those are all the Super Shock shadows that I have. I'm amazed. I love even numbers, and somehow I have an even number of these when I told myself I was never going to buy any more of these because I hated them. So that is a challenge. I will probably like record bits and pieces of the looks. I'll be vlogging. I don't know how I'm going to edit the video. I'll be quite honest right now, but it's going to happen. Time to take off JJ and I'll try a different color. So what are the other ones? We have New Day and Wish. New Day is an ultra glossy lip, and Wish is an ultra satin lip. So let's do the glossy one because that's going to be easy to take off. And we will end with Wish. Okay, so this is New Day. This one has a little bit more glitter, I can already tell. Ooh, this is not for me. I also have a shade like this. It needs a lip liner. I'm not going to put a lip liner on now because I don't really need one. I'm going to prime my face, and I don't even know what kind of primer to go in with. This is just my usual everyday primer. I almost want to go in with eyeshadow right away because that's what I do. I do eyes first. The eyes. The end color is kind of pinky, right? JJ. Oh wait, no, it's like kind of like a burnt shade. So this stresses me out already. And I will be using the Super Shock shadows like on the lid, and I'm only going to use like a shadow in the crease, because I know on some girls it looks really good when you just like blend out a shimmer and you just let it be, but I work in a building and I feel like if you go outside a lot or like you just go to school or whatever, like that's probably fine, like you can probably get away with that, but in a building I feel like just shimmer blended out everywhere does not, like it just does not give a completed look. I'm just going to take a regular neutral Nelly Brown, going to set the eyes using my new, oh it doesn't even have numbers on it, great. Oh wait, no, it does. My new M16 brush. just gonna start with the brown here. Now I'm gonna go into chocolate. This is Sidekick. And I'm just on my middle finger. I'm just gonna tap it on. Wow. That's so pretty. Terrible. If you like the idea of glitter and you want to like get rid of the mess and like the glitter glue and all that other stuff, I watched a Tati video, Tati Westbrook, and she did a video all about glitter and how she applies it, and she like put the glue on her eye, and then she like took the finger that she used and she dipped it into the glitter and then dipped it into her eye, and then I think she did like another step or something, and I was just like, too much, too high maintenance. Like, when I think of glitter, like I like the kind where you just sweep it on like eyeliner, or even like this, how you just pat it on and it's there and you get the glitz without all the extra steps, because I already do so many steps. Okay, so I'm gonna take, I keep saying okay and then I giggle when I look at the name because the name is okay. I'm now going to take this on my pinky finger and I'm going to just shade in here. This is so weird. Oh, that is gorgeous! Oh my god, I love that. That's so pretty. It looks so good. Oh god, like in the monitor. Good. That's so pretty. That is a beautiful shade. Like, she made this. Like, she literally, like, sat in the lab with them.
Who made it?
The girl, her name is Delilah.
Oh.
And so for her Make-A-Wish, like, you know how they have that program, she wanted to create a beauty line. And so she created 4 of the Super Shock shadows and then these 3 lipsticks, like lip gloss lipsticks. I just can't believe it. This is so pretty. I knew I would like this, like, right off the bat. Okay, this is the hardest. I don't know how people do this. Oh my god. I'm already having, like, regrets of saying this on camera and saying I'm gonna do it. But I will. I have to try. I have 8 Super Shock shadows. And I gotta try it. I have to. Because if anything, I can always just be like, well, didn't work out. Now I'll just give these all to my friends and they'll be happy. Now I'm moving on to the foundation. Do I want to conceal first? I don't know. I'll just go into my face. Okay. I have a beauty blender. I don't know if it'll blend out with a beauty blender because on their questionnaire, they said to use a kabuki brush. And I don't know if this is too much. Like, I don't know what to expect. So I'm just going in and hoping for the best. So, a little more. So I'm going to try with the beauty blender first, and I don't think it's like with foundation where it dries down and you're like, blend, blend, because it's just cream. Ooh, I already don't like that. That's a no. And I'm sure you're wondering why. It literally like took it off right away. Like all of this was stuff and it's missing. So now I'm going to go in with the kabuki brush. Oh yeah. Wait, is that this or this? Ooh, it smells weird. I don't even know. I know they said that there was no scent, but I smell something. I don't know what it is. It kind of smells like crayons, maybe? I don't know. I haven't sniffed crayons in a while. What? That's with the kabuki. I know it's not like perfectly blended, but I'd say it blended out really nice. It's covering my like birthmark wonderfully, actually. Like sometimes when I put on foundation, it like exaggerates the texture on my birthmark, or it like it highlights it in a sense. I don't know how to explain it, but like this actually makes it look kind of nice. I don't know how to describe that. Okay.
That color is like perfect for you.
Right? I was so, like, I literally, like, did one swipe on my cheek, and I blended, I was like,
it's, like, literally perfect.
How? Like, literally all I did was look at a person's face and picked, like, the neutral shade and said, hopefully this will work. Like, hopefully. And here I am with, like, the perfect match. Thank you, ColourPop. Appreciate this. I used to cry. Like, I literally would sit in my room and cry about not finding foundation that was, like, my shade. I hated it. Like, I used to hate going makeup shopping. I'm gonna try with this paddle brush. Like, ugh. It used to be hell. Ooh, this is so soft. Oh my god. This also blends it out really nice, too. It's almost faster. Well, it's bigger, too. Well, no. Yeah, it's bigger. Honestly, like, I just wanted to have one of these moments. Jeffree Star does this all the time, and I just want to feel as bougie as him. I want to, like... I'm trying to decide which side I like more. Before I tell you, which side do you like more? Paddle brush?
Okay, turn. I think the paddle brush.
I do too. I didn't want to say it and then have you, like, be swayed because I said I liked one side more. That's crazy. And I've never used a paddle brush before either, so it's not like I have a bias. That's insane. I don't know, like, it just looks more creamy. Yeah. Well, that was, like, the perfect amount, too. Like, yeah, I didn't put any on my neck, like I probably should have. But I kind of like the way it looks. It really is the perfect shade. Like, obviously with my neck, you can kind of tell that I'm wearing foundation. I'm not wearing contour or anything, so I look a little weird. But wow, ColourPop, you did that. You really did. So it's fine. I don't even really need to put any, because normally what I do is I put some in this area because it's kind of red, but it really, like, doesn't look like it really needs it. Like, I could, if I was going out, I definitely still would, but I'm not going anywhere, so. Now, when you go back in with a beauty blender, it's not lifting up. I don't really feel like it's changing much of the texture. The foundation is not lifting up in any way. It also could be because it's all ColourPop. I will definitely have to report back when I try this with something that's not the same brand. So now I'm going to go in with my disgusting, crusty contour from this NYX Conceal Correct. This is from like 2 years ago. Honestly, I should throw it away, but here I am. Okay. I don't really know. Oh god, I'm scared. Okay, we're going in. We're doing it. Ooh, you know what? That was pretty good. Just gonna... Now the reason why I don't like this contour palette is just because it's a little too, what's the word? It's not greasy, it just doesn't blend out. Like, I used to put this on my under eyes, and honestly, this should not go on your under eyes at all. Okay, this is kind of hard because it's so small. You know what, maybe this is one of those things where when you go in with the powder, it just looks better. That's what I'm going to tell myself. I just think it's too small. I don't know if I would actually use this for cream contour. I guess, like, the more you practice with it, the better you'll get. And you could really cut the cheeks with this. But I like to look, like, blended, not really, like, defined. I don't know. This just takes longer than a brush. Like, with a brush, I would have been done by now. Like, zoop, zoop, done.
It just also looks a lot harder to blend.
It really is. Because you can't really, like, it blends so quickly in that you can't really tell, like, what needs to be done. Like, obviously, I can just do this and, like, it looks a little better, but... Like, I'm still not getting the effect that I like, but it could also just be, like, me stuck in my ways, you know? Like, you get stuck in patterns. Going to set my face. Honestly, like, the foundation itself isn't, like, deep seeping into really any lines like the concealer is, but I know that the concealer is going to do that. Whereas the foundation, I mean, it's starting to pull out some texture that I don't have. I wonder. So normally what I do after I add like a layer of powder is I'll go in with the Pixie Glow Mist over my face. And then I'll press it into the skin so that the texture just looks like a skin finish. I wonder if it'll work. I mean, honestly, it just looks like skin. Like, it doesn't look bad. Like, bad texture in any way. What do you think, Beth?
I think just underneath the eyes.
Yeah, but the concealer.
But other than that, like, everything else looks just like your normal skin.
Beth works with me every day, so that is a good answer. Cool. So now I'm going to finish up with highlighter and take off this gloss. And we're going to finish with, no, that's JJ. Where is it? With Wish. It's an ultra satin lip, so it doesn't dry down completely. It still gives you some moisture. So if you have dry lips like I do, I prefer like a lip gloss or a lipstick, like a solid lipstick. I'm not always one to really like a dry down kind of like lipstick or liquid lip. Ooh, wow, this is also kind of like my lip color. Well, I think I used everything. I used the ColourPop stuff. I used a majority of the brushes. Honestly, these brushes are going into my makeup kit, so I'm not trying to use them and get attached because I can't keep them, sadly. But some of the face brushes that I bought I will be keeping for myself and not my kit. Yeah, I mean, hey, I'm really excited about the stick foundation. Like, out of everything that I tried today and played with, and like obviously like the lipsticks, like these are really cool. I have a lot of lipsticks, but a lot of them were very close to my skin, like my literal lips. So on natural days, like I'm sure I'll reach for them and I'll like them. But the thing that I'm going to reach the most for is probably going to be the stick foundation. I'm a huge fan of like my foundation blending into my skin, like not looking like I'm wearing a ton of makeup. That is kind of like my jam, while also having like really intense, like colorful eyes. Like if I'm going to look like I'm wearing a lot of makeup, it's going to be here. But never do I want it to be here. Like, I really liked the foundation. I loved like these brushes. Heck yes. I don't know how I'm going to fit this into like my everyday life. Maybe I'll test it some more with maybe like my liquid foundations and see if I like it for that. But like the stick, I didn't like it for the stick. I think that's it. I think I touched on everything. Yeah. Stay tuned for the Super Shock Shadow Challenge that I'm excited for. No, I'm really not. But we got to get out of our comfort zone. We really, like, we have to try. Otherwise, we get stuck in the same old ruts, which is why I love trying new makeup. And I've talked enough. Thank you so much for watching. I hope this was helpful for anyone who is curious about, like, these products and whether or not you want to buy them or if they're worth your money. Definitely check out ColourPop and the Make-A-Wish Foundation collaboration. And support Delilah, support all the hard work that she put into these lippies and the eyeshadows. Like, the other eyeshadows were really pretty. I just didn't pick them because I don't know if I like the Super Shock Shadow formula just yet. So, yeah. Okay. Thank you for subscribing. Don't forget to like, comment, tell me what you think of my crazy face right now, because I feel like a 8-year-old that got into her mom's makeup right now. Like, that's how I feel. So, yeah. Bye!